favourite music, TFM Radio. It's the wind down with me, Judy McCourt. Tuesday night, David Gray with This Year's Love. Not sure whether you were listening to In Demand earlier, but if you want to win, and I tell you what, we've got an amazing...
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was a good solid performance. I think basically they had what they did what they had to do after the 0-0 from the first leg. There was a bit of a worry about not getting an away goal in the first leg in San Siro last week. But I think the early goal, Messi's early penalty, I think sort of allowed them to relax a little bit. And the only time they got in any sort of trouble was when Milan equalised in the second half. But once they got the goal, I think then it was pretty plain sailing. And when they got the first, then quite a lot stress is important of having two-goal advantage.
David, I can't ever see, certainly in a Champions League game, I can't ever see for the foreseeable future Barcelona losing at the Nou Camp. I really just can't see that happening. Over two legs, I can't see them getting mauled enough in one of them to, you know, have to score 4 or 5 at home. Do you think Barcelona fans worry that the only possible chance, realistic chance they've got of losing in this season Champions League is a one-off game in the final?
I think there's a certain worry that if that one-off game in the final is against Real Madrid, I think there's a slight preoccupation that Mourinho and his style and the way he can sort of tactically plan a one-off game against Barca as he did them.
And the wonderful thing is that God does not condemn us for our failures to trust in Him and to trust in the Spirit of holiness within us. It isn't that He condemns us and says, you know, you're such a useless bunch. I just wash my hands of you. I give up on you. No, He doesn't take the Holy Spirit from us even when we fail. But He brings us back on course, and He says to us now, trust me in the future. You only failed because you trusted in yourself instead of trusting in me. However, this does raise this big question, which I just alluded to right at the beginning of this week.
Montreal, that's Claire Bauscher, aka Grimes, from her debut album Vision. The song is called Oblivion. Playing London XOYO on the 9th of May and Salford Islington Mill on the 10th of May if you fancy seeing her perform live. And coming up then, we have our first track from our one-night standards this evening. It's Wales in Cubicles. This is a repeat of a session they did for John Kennedy. It was earlier on this year, probably to coincide with the release of the single We Never Win. And that's the first live track we have tonight. In session, a one-night stand from Wales in Cubicles live song number 1, We Never Win. We are XFM.